Hey everybody, what is going on? Hexlex here with some more Master Duel for you. We're going to do some more live games. Today is going to be with Adamancipator once again. I've still been using the same build as before. I haven't had as much time to kind of play around with the build as I would have liked. I kind of intended at some point, I guess it could still happen this season. It's still, at the time of recording this, we still have plenty of time before the beginning of Season 4. I've been meaning though to try called buys and maybe some back row removal instead of like Sekka's Light in here, but like I said, between playing a whole bunch of other stuff and doing the SP deck challenges and then of course like, you know, real life stuff as well, I just haven't had as much time to get back to this deck and kind of edit it as I would have liked, but no, I've still been having a good bit of fun with this deck. One thing I know I want to change, I think for sure, is this Herald of the Arc Light. I thought it was fairly standard when I first built this deck, but I see now doing more research it's a bit more like optional than I first anticipated, and I also like never summon it. To be fair, maybe there are scenarios where I could be summoning it and I'm just not watching for those. Maybe I should actually try to look out for those in these upcoming games, but I think for the most part we could be using something like Secure Gardena instead, which might be a bit better, but yeah, no, Adamancipator is still an extremely fun deck. I love it. I am so very glad I built it, even if it does end up getting, you know, if Block Dragon or something gets hit by the maybe ban list that might be coming out. I don't know. Right now, the date that I'm recording this is the 16th of March. So if we're going to have a ban list by the time Season 4 begins, it's going to be announced, like, it's got to be announced, like, today or tomorrow. Because Konami said they'd give us, 2 weeks notice, so, yeah, I don't know, but if this deck is still, like, if the format hasn't changed, if, like, the ban list hasn't changed, and somehow a new set hasn't come out either by the start of Season 4, I might be doing some laddering with Adamancipator, like, on my way to Plat 1. Normally I do it exclusively with Tri-Brigade Zodiac, but, like I said, I've been enjoying this deck thoroughly, and I think it's super good and super cool and super duper fun. So let's go ahead and run through the list real briefly here before I get into the games. As always, if you want to see a more thorough breakdown card by card talking about how the deck works, you can go ahead and check out my description down below. There you will find links not only to the deck profile for Adamancipators, but also for the combo guide I have made as well. You can also check out the channel. I have playlists set up for each individual deck, so if you want to see even more Adamancipator games on top of this one, you can check out my Adamancipator playlist, which will also have the deck list and combo guide down there as well. So, yeah, let's go ahead and, like I said, run over the list real quick. We're playing 1 Dragon Buster Destruction Sword, 2 Tenyi Spirit Adahara, 3 Maxx, 1 Mecha Phantom Beast Lion, 2 Doki Doki, 1 Prank-Kids Dropsies, 3 Adamancipator Seeker, 3 Adamancipator Researcher, 3 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 1 Gigantes, 1 Koa'ki Mirror Guardian, 3 Prank-Kids Rocksies, 3 Adamancipator Analyzer, 3 Koa'ki Mirror Supplier, 3 Block Dragon, 2 Nibiru, 3 Sekka's Light, 1 Herald of the Arc Light, 1 Adamancipator Risen Raptite, 1 Borreload Savage Dragon, 1 Adamancipator Risen Dragite, 1 Gallant Granite, 1 Lake Spider, 1 Prank-Kids Meow-Meow-Mu, 1 Crystron Halqifibrax, 1 Knightmare Phoenix, 1 Prank-Kids Dodo-Doodle-Doo, 1 IP Masquerena, 1 Union Carrier, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess, and finally 1 Access Code Talker. So, among other cards that I've actually been meaning to try, and I'm actually thinking, you know what? I might just toss it in right now. Good old Tackle Crusader. This card's actually very good for, when sent to the graveyard, you can, flip a monster face down or bounce a face-up spell or trap, and your opponent can't activate cards with the same name as the card returned to the hand by this effect. So that's really cool. It's really good for stopping floodgates, both in the forms of monsters and back rows. Yeah, someone actually suggested in a comment to play a copy of this, and I actually definitely agree. I think we're going to take out a Nibiru for it, because Nibiru isn't quite as useful, I think, as it is. Well, we definitely don't want to craft another Nibiru. I want to craft a Tackle Crusader. Oh, I almost just did that without even, looking. That would have been bad. Yeah, we'll try the Tackle Crusader, I think, over the second Nibiru. The only other thing I might play instead is a Koa'ki or Supplier, but I actually really like Supplier. Could also think about dropping one of the Adaharas, but I really like having that as an opening line as well. Yeah, Nibiru is a little bit more niche use in this deck than I think other decks, because we're more combo focused and like disruption focused, so I'm fine going down to one Nibiru in this deck. We'll try it. We'll try the one Tackle Crusader over the Nibiru there. So, yeah, cool. I guess we are going to get to test out some new updates to the deck. I mean, it's only one card, but yeah, we'll test out a couple of a little update there with a couple of games here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right into those games. Alright, first game of the night with Adamancipator here against Rika. We are taking the first turn. That is excellent. Always want to go first with this deck. Going second isn't the total end of the world. It's definitely still playable, but it's not like Tri-Rezu where we can like still play optimally going second. Wow, this is a good hand. Wow, this is a really good hand. Okay, so I'm going to special Adahara, normal Doki Doki, special Researcher, special Seeker, and then I guess we'll just start with Doki Doki's effect. Sending the Supplier, summoning the Guardian. That'll actually be the 5th summon, so that we won't get Nibiru at that point. Cool, okay, I like it. Ah, unless they have Maxx right off the bat. That sucks. Okay, well, yep. We're gonna have to just stop there. Unfortunately, we don't have Called By, we don't have Ash. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, next turn we could still normal Doki Doki, special Researcher, special Seeker, pitch Supplier for Guardian, but it might be a bit harder depending on what our opponent ends up doing. Yeah, we'll just make sure real quick. Yeah, I mean, I can't go into anything without summoning a lot, so I'm just gonna have to pass here. Good old Maxx. Can always count on it to throw a wrench in your plans there. Tuning, wow, it's a Synchron deck. That's kind of cool. Well, I hope I don't die. Wow, they sent the Jet Synchron. What a good mill. Is that actually the best possible mill for them? It might be. I mean, it kind of depends on their hand, but I think generally speaking, that's like one of the best mills they can get. Oh god, I might actually die. They have an unknown Synchron as well. See, and I'm still almost kind of used to, like, you know, back in like 5D's days where it's like, oh, even if they have multiple tuners, that's fine. Well, it's like now Link summoning is a thing, so even if they have multiple tuners, they still have plays. Like, I was just thinking right now, I was like, okay, they have Junk Synchron, Unknown, and Jet, but at least they're all tuners. But it's like, well, I guess I just said, you know, they could still go into Link plays, so. But I guess they had Maxx. I didn't even consider Junk Synchron bringing back good old Maxx there. What is this thing? Material Metal Marcher. Discard a Synchro summon, special tuner, but negates effects. You can only use this effect once per turn. A Synchro monster that uses this card as a material is treated as a tuner. Wait, a Synchro monster that uses this card, oh, as a material is treated as a tuner. Got it. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess at the very least they can't like make Synchro plays with only tuners. Yeah, they can get the Halqifibrax here. I guess that's actually fine, because I'm mostly scared of the Synchros, although I'm probably just ignorant to something that the Link plays enable them to do. I actually do have a fair bit of... Oh my god, an O-line, Jesus Christ. This is scary. I have a decent bit of experience with Synchron-type decks, but not since, like, 5D's era. I'm trying to think, actually. Yeah, it's probably about 5D's era. Oh, that's right, they can summon this thing. Like, it puts like three tokens out. Wow, we're probably just dead here. I don't know what they're gonna summon to actually kill us, but there's no way we're actually gonna live through this turn, right? And this is a tuner, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. And then what does this do again? That's right, okay. So probably send to... Oh, they could go into Trishula. Wow. It's been a while. God, when was the last time I got Trished? It had to have been before I got banned. Did it get rotted? I don't think it did, right? Trish didn't get errata, did it? It just came back? I'm pretty sure that's right. Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's right. This thing. Yeah, because you gotta draw a bunch of cards, and then it's also disruption as well. Man, it's so weird to live in a world where Trishula is, like, power creeps. That's still insane to me. And that, oh, right, because of the, I was gonna say, and that thing's a tuner, but no, that's because of, what do you call it? This thing, the material mercher. Oh my god, they've doubled. Yeah, there's no way I live through this turn. I'll probably still show this duel because it's a cool combo. What are you gonna summon? Oh man, I'm actually curious now. Whoa, they used all of them. Was that 2 tuners? No. There's the Trishula. Okay, so it does still see play. That's good. That's good, I say. It's about to rip cards out of my board in hand. Actually, is this lethal? 51... 78... No. If they summon these Doppel tokens in attack mode, it's lethal. Wait, can you summon them in attack mode? You can! Ha! They have lethal because of the Doppel tokens. Also, I always forget that the Doppel tokens are so, like, cartoonish. Yeah, this is lethal. Wow. Alright. GG's opponent. GG's. Unless they're gonna... Yeah, okay, here's the battle phase. Yep. Yep, like I said, well played on our opponent's part. Yeah, that's too bad. It was just that one Maxx C. It was. I definitely should have thought about pushing through it a little bit harder than I did. I'm just always inclined not to. I mean, with this deck, the thing is, like, even if you push through it, you only have a limited number of negates. It's not like we put out floodgates, like a Herald, or, you know, like a VFD or something. So, yeah, there's only really so much we can do under a Maxx C, I think. But yeah, cool. Like I said, we'll play in our opponent's part. I will definitely show off that one because that was a cool little combo they did, and I don't run into these Synchron style decks very often, and I have a good deal of respect for them as well. So, okay, let's go ahead and move on into the next game. Alright, next game here against Trombe. We win the coin flip again. That's awesome. We will definitely be taking the first turn. Also, I just realized, I think I mentioned that last video, I was like, oh, I didn't draw Called By. It's like, well, duh, you haven't put it in your deck yet. Okay, we do have an Ash this time, and a Koa'ki Mirror Guardian, so that's good. Wow, yeah, great hand. Let's start by normal summoning. Actually, should we normal summon Doki Doki, or should we normal summon Guardian? We have Researcher. Let's normal summon Doki Doki. Definitely want to special the Researcher before we activate the Doki Doki's effect. Just in case our opponent has an effect that negates and destroys Doki Doki. We'll discard Guardian and then summon a Guardian. Cool, no responses from our opponent. That's what we like to see. Okay, we'll activate Researcher. That's another perk of adding Tackle Crusader over Nibiru too, is that's another good hit for our excavates, and we get the Rocksies, so we're pretty much just going in full swing here. And we'll return them in this order. Want to keep our non-tuner rocks on top, although we're about to shuffle our deck anyway, so it doesn't hugely matter. And we're going to start by going through the Prank-Kids line here. Basically, we're going to loop back around to the Roxy's on board again, but with the Dodo Doodle Doo. Do I want to play Supplier here? No, not yet. I think it might clog up my board. Plus, actually, I do want to banish it. I'd rather keep the Ash here. Ooh, we drew a Sekka's Light. That's kind of cool. Special summon the Dropsies. And this is actually a good time to be activating Sekka's Light now that the Dropsies is out of our deck. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. And no, I don't want to put back either of those for now. We might put back Analyzer later, but let's go ahead and just keep going with our Prank-Kids line for the time being. Okay, Dropsies and Meow-Meow-Mu into a Dodo-Doodle-Doo. I love the Prank-Kids cards. Playing them in this deck has actually definitely made me want to try Prank-Kids. I think I mentioned this, actually I know I mentioned this in my video where I talked about how I spend and save craft points. I talked about how I've been opening some secret packs trying to pull some Prank-Kids cards lately. Okay, so let's see here. I don't need to go into Halqifibrax, but it might still be good to. Because basically I can turn these into... Well, I don't have the link room to do it now because I put the Rocksies in the wrong spot, so... Should we still do it anyway? Should we still go into the... Because we can, let's see, use these, or we could use these. Now let's just go into the Gallant Granite. Yeah, we need to set up our Block Dragon anyway. Let's start by doing that. Yeah, it's not always necessary to even go into Halqifibrax if you set up the Dodo-Doodle-Doo. I usually like to anyway, but it might not be necessary to. Oh, I overlaid the Guardian. I didn't even think about that. Ooh, that might be bad. Hopefully not. I don't think it will be. No, we've definitely exceeded 5 summons. If they were gonna Nibiru us, I think they would have already. In either case, let's just go ahead and go for the Appalachia now. Yeah, we'll banish those 3. Summon the Block Dragon in defense mode. Okay, here we go. Yep, okay. Where is Appalachia? Right here. 1. Yep, use that as 2 materials. And then 3. And it will activate good old Block Dragon's ability, which is completely ridiculous. I actually, for a second there, I was like, oh no, did I mess up? I don't have the means to go into a Raptite now. But yeah, no, I somehow forgot that, you know, Block Dragon is just the most absurd card in the world and lets us do whatever we want. I've already activated both effects of Researcher, so I'll get a Doki Doki as my final card here. And we can special a Seeker because we have Researcher out. Let's go ahead and activate our Seeker's effect. Okay, we already hit, so that's good. We can even get another Guardian, but I need to use this to get a Synchro play anyway, so I guess I'll just get a Supplier here. And we get a Search with Supplier if we do it this way as well. I'll put it back in that order, but it's not going to matter because we're about to search anyway. Add our last Guardian to our hand. Actually, is there anything I want to put back? I want to, you know what? I'm actually going to Sekka's Light here. Yeah, I'm going to Sekka's Light now. And this is a little bit niche, but I want to put back this Analyzer just in case I get a chance to hit it with the Raptite. And we just drew it again anyway. How did I know that was going to happen? I just had this good old-fashioned feeling. We've used both of these already, I'm pretty sure. So we'll just do it like that and that. There's Raptite. And I'll activate Raptite's ability. Ooh, we hit an Analyzer. That's really good. Alright, yep, summon Analyzer right here. And we'll put him back in that order. Well, whatever, it doesn't particularly matter. That was not the best order, but whatever. And swing and a miss with the Analyzer, but no big deal. We still have plenty of ability to go off either way. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna summon Borreload. Let me just triple check. Yep, I have Dodo-Doodle-Doo in my graveyard. Oh, Okay, maybe our opponent got tired of waiting and just closed out of the phone app. I don't know how that works, actually. If you're playing on a PC, or not on PC, I guess if you're playing on any device and you just close out of the app, does it just do this? I wonder. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go into Borreload now. And yep, there's the disconnect from our opponent. So, yep, we had the means to go into like the full combo there. Basically, I was about to go into Borreload, and then I could summon Gigantes. Actually, you know what? I wonder if maybe I could have gone into... I was trying to think if I could go into Borreload, Union Carrier, and Dragite. Seeker and Raptite sink into the Borreload, right? And that's summon Gigantes. Analyzer and Gigantes make the Dragite, but what do I use with the Doki Doki? Oh, Block Dragon. I still have Block Dragon Grave. Can bring that back, use that with the Doki Doki for the Union Carrier. So yeah, that would have led to the full, like, negate, the 5 negate board with the Dragon Buster. It would have been the Apologia of 3 materials, then negate from Borreload, then negate from Dragite, and then the Buster Sword as well. So yeah, we were setting up for the full combo there. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and go into the next one. Okay, looks like we're up against good old Kaiser here. Another coin flip win. Wow, we're getting pretty lucky with those tonight with this deck. Okay, let's see. What do we open with? That's a really good opening hand. Wow, that's a fantastic opening hand. Holy crap, yeah. Definitely gonna start off with Guardian, Special Researcher, Special Seeker. Even if our opponent tries to Maxx C and force the Guardian pop, I've got the Ash. They don't though, that's good. So yeah, we can special good old Researcher. And I was gonna say, even if they pop with Maxx C, actually, if they use Maxx C, I still would have Ashed it. I was gonna say now we can use the Guardian because our Researcher's already resolving, but no, I think it would have been better to Ash it still there. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Just what I like to see. Okay, Ash our Researcher. Do I want to Guardian that? I'm actually going to let that resolve. Because it's not going to negate and destroy my Researcher. It's only going to negate it. And if they have a Nibiru in hand, I want to be able to stop that. That's more important than the Ash. Okay, they have a Veiler as well. Oh man, how greedy do I want to be? I could let that resolve. Okay, if I let that resolve, what am I doing? Researcher plus Seeker into Crystron Halqifibrax. No, I can't do that. I could just go into Dragite, or not into Dragite, into Raptite. And then potentially into either Borreload. Well, not Borreload. I'd have to go into Dragite. I'm more likely to hit off of Raptite. Oh, shit. Wow, this is actually a really hard decision point. I could see both like... Because the other problem is, too, if I negate and then whiff with the Seeker... Wow. If I negate this and then whiff with the Seeker, that's no good. I'm trying to summon a level 4 rock anyway. I'm going to let that resolve. And I'm just going to sink into Raptite. I think that was right. That feels like it, because I mean, I don't know, if I negate it, what am I trying to hit? A level 4 rock anyway, right? So, I might as well just not negate it and keep the level 4 rock I've already got on the board. Okay, that was interesting. So, we did at least hit, although it was a level 2 tuner, which wasn't one of the better hits. That's fine. Okay, so we go into Halqifibrax, get an O-Lion, sink, or do we... We'd have to sink. Oh, we can't... Ooh, that's a little awkward. If we go into Halqifibrax and go into O-Lion, we have to sink into a level 8 before we can get the Link monster in the grave. I mean, that's fine. We can get Dragite anyway. I think that's the best line here. So let's see. Okay, Halqifibrax. using these two. I should have summoned this Raptite in defense mode. I don't know why I default summon this to attack mode. Okay, let's activate Halqifibrax. Get the O-Lion. Sink into Dragite, get the token, make Link Spider, and then what? Then we go into... What are we going into? Like, Knightmare Unicorn doesn't do anything. This is interesting. Let's see, Link Spider. Yeah, there's no way I can go into... I can't go into this. That doesn't really do anything for me anyway. I could go into IP Masquerena. That's not an awful idea, actually. It's either that or leave out the Halqifibrax and Link Spider, which I think is a little awkward. Borreload is when it's synchro summoned, right? Like, I have to do it right then and there? Yeah. And I don't have any Links in grave. It's too bad... Yeah, it's too bad I can't, like... Yeah, it's just too bad I have to do it in this order, but I do. Okay, let's go O-Lion and then Raptite. Into Dragite. And then O-Lion's effect. Oh, oh shit. Oh no, that's not Nibiru, is it? Was that the 5th summon? No, that wasn't the 5th summon. That might have been, actually. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, no. This is a ghost spell? Wait, okay. Guardian, Guardian Researcher Seeker, Raptite, and then the Researcher I summoned off Raptite was the 5th one. Because then I went into Halqifibrax was 6, O-Lion was 7, Raptite was 8. Okay, thank God they conceded. Okay, whew. That was actually a little scary, honestly. That was not like a, you know, that did not go to plan. That didn't end up playing out as well as I thought it was going to. They had, you know, 2 negates, and I had to kind of decide there. I don't know, yeah, I'm kind of interested to go back and rewatch that, and if you guys see a better line in the comments, let me know, because I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly certain that not negating the Veiler with the Guardian was the correct line. I think negating the Ash was a little bit more debatable. Like, I could see that being right, but I think that Veiler, I'm pretty sure letting it resolve and negating my Seeker was correct there, but maybe I was missing a line, I don't know. Yeah, if I was, let me know, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and move on to the next game here. Okay, here is the next duel with good old Adamancipators. Wow, we win the coin flip again. That's 4 in a row. That is definitely what we'll take there. It's funny because I think the last one, if I remember right, in the order I put these up, no, it might have been the one before it. One of my recent Adamancipator videos was all about going second because I only went second. Wow, look at this hand. This is, and not in like a good way. Although at least we can put back O-Line with Sekka's Light. Should we lead with Sekka's Light? Yeah, we definitely should. This hand's a little questionable. It actually is more than a little questionable. This hand's not good. We don't even have anything to discard with Doki Doki. And our thing got ashed. Ugh. That's not what we wanted to see. It's definitely not what we wanted to see. But we can still get the Sekka's Light effect. Definitely putting back this O-Lion. Ooh, we drew an Analyzer. Good draw, good draw. Are we going to summon it, or are we going to summon Doki Doki? We're going to summon the Analyzer. Because Doki Doki is just too prone to hand traps. Okay, no response from our opponent. Although our opponent didn't... I'm just trying to think. If I summon Doki Doki and discard Analyzer, let's just say I summon Guardian. Then I go into Halqifibrax, summon O-Lion, sink into Raptite, get the thing. I think Analyzer's just a better play here. Okay, we got a Guardian, good. Summon a monster to the field, yes. We're gonna summon Koa'ki Mirror Guardian for sure. And we'll return them in this order. Okay, so let's see here. I need to go into... Well, I need to go into Crystron Halqifibrax. Right? I need to use Analyzer and Adahara, because the O-Lion has to sync with the Guardian with Raptite. Or for Raptite. Or should I go into... Ooh, wait, hang on. How am I going to do this? Do I have any... No, I don't have anything engraved right now. Okay, so... Halqifibrax with this and this. O-Lion, Sync, Raptite, Excavate. And then, yeah, we're pretty much in the same spot we were last time. Oh, I was like, wait, how can I summon a level 8 Synchro already? It's because, yeah, it's 4 and 4. But no, we want to go Halqifibrax. Activate effect. Okay, it doesn't seem like our opponent's got really any kind of a response, which is obvious. Oh, wait, hang on, here it is. Ah, it's the Nibiru. Okay, well, I mean, we're obviously going to negate and destroy that. But that obviously also, you know, sucks, because now we can't make further plays. I mean, we could go into Knightmare Unicorn, get the token, Link Spider, go into Appaloosa. It's probably just what we're going to have to do here. Let's see, yeah, Knightmare Unicorn, token, Link Spider, Appaloosa. Yeah, that seems solid to me. Or we could go into Access Code, which is actually a pretty interesting thought, because it's first turn. But I mean, the access code is still very threatening. This card is inventory 1 card. No, I do not want to activate that. Access code with 3, because of the Link Spider. 3 links engrave. They'll have 5300 attack. That's actually worth considering. Let me think about this for a moment. Appaloosa or access code? What is the better... What is the line here? I've also got a Nibiru. I think it's gotta be Appaloosa still. Even if it's only 2 negates. The only problem is... I'm also trying to think about how I'm gonna come back next turn. I've got a Doki Doki. That lets me enable a lot of top decks. I'm gonna go for Appaloosa. I think that's right. I think it's a lot closer than it looks, though. And I think I can see a world where... Because it's so risky, a 2-material Appaloosa by itself. I should have thought about that more, actually. It's not hard to see a world where access code is the right line there. Well, I guess they have the lightning strike either way. That's fine. Like I said, we got a Nibiru, so if they do anything like too scary, we'll have responses. Well, it's a good thing my opponent Nibiru'd when they did. This is actually technically a bit of a misplay on their part. They could have... Ooh, it's a Tribezu deck. They could have waited until I went into the, what do you call it? Raptite, and then they could have Nibiru'd. Because it seemed like it was pretty obvious that's what I was setting up to do, but of course that's, you know, from my perspective. Okay, so Kit 1, Almirage 2, Karos 3, Karos is summoned 4, Rugal 5, so I'm going to get to Nibiru here. But they're also still going to get the Revolt set up, which is a little scary. I think they're going to get the Revolt set up. They should be able to. If they go into Bearbrum here and then link away into Rugal, then they can still get the Revolt search. Which would be scary. But also manageable. They're not going for Bear Brum. Oh, no, wait. Are they going for access code? Can I... Oh, I can't respond to the... No, I can respond to the summon of access code. Just not the effect. Yeah. No, we're still good. No, I can't respond. Oh, no, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh, thank God. No, it is. Okay, because it's just during the main phase. Whew. Oh, that's right. Okay, we're fine. Okay, crisis averted. Oh, wow, they had the cross out. Their last card was the cross out. Wow. Holy shit. Not only was their last... Oh, okay, thank God. Oh, they didn't have another Nibiru. Oh my God. That was so scary. That's the sound of my fucking heart beating right there. It wouldn't have been lethal anyway, though. Well, good thing I still played a single Nibiru, huh? Oh, I should have summoned it in attack mode. No, whatever. It's actually, you can make an argument for defense mode so I can run over it with Doki Doki. There is still the issue that our opponent's got a loaded... Well, actually, it's not even that loaded. It's only got 2 tri-types in grave, so okay, never mind. It's not that loaded with monsters. I was about to say they got a grave loaded with monsters, but that's not necessarily true. Okay, let's summon Doki Doki, activate it. I'm going to discard this Gigantes I just drew for an Adamancipator Analyzer. And activate Analyzer's effect. And we hit a Rocksies, so yep, we've got lethal. Let's see. At least I'm just assuming we have lethal. I haven't actually figured it out yet, but there's no way we don't have it, right? Wait, actually I have to think about this for a second. Well, no, hang on. I'm just going to go into the Prank-Kids line. Oh, I can't, though, because I don't have a card to shuffle back. Ooh. That wasn't... Okay, well, whatever. We can still go into Raptite. Or we could just go into Access Code Talker. Wait, that's not lethal, though. If I go into Access Code. No, it's not. Wait, 3,000... No, it's not. Okay, whatever. We'll go into Raptite. Dude, I hope I didn't just botch lethal because of that. There's a chance I did. Yeah, I didn't even think about the fact that you couldn't activate Rocksies without any cards in hand. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, we flipped something. I was like, I just want to be able to summon something off this Raptite. Sure. What about a Link 2 monster? Is there any good Link 2 monster I can make with this Guardian and Meow-Meow-Mu? Okay, so I'm going to be inflicting 5,200 damage. Again, unless I try to go for Access Code, which I don't think I will. I've already used Knightmare Unicorn, so there's not really, I don't think, any point to going into IP Masquerena here. 19,000. I'm going to keep this Guardian out, because I can just get a monster negate next turn. Yeah, I shouldn't have linked into this Meow-Meow-Mu. Yeah, that was my mistake. Oh well. Okay, our opponent got the concede anyway. Cool. Alright. Okay, guys, I think that's going to about do it for this one. We had a solid little batch of games there. We had a bit of a rough start with that Synchron deck at the beginning, but we managed to come back and win our next 3 after that, despite some, you know, negations from our opponent or some, like, kind of lackluster hands and/or excavates. So, yeah, always fun with Adamancipator. You never know. Never know how it's going to play out until it actually plays out. So that's kind of one of the things I really like about this deck, though. Yeah, I'm going to try to work on some potential more updates for this deck besides just adding this Tackle Crusader. I definitely like this edition, even though we didn't really get to use it during any of the games. I still think this is a very solid edition. And again, like I said, I'm going to try out some What I'm thinking right now is taking out Sekka's Light and then maybe like a Tenyi Spirit Adahara for 2 call buys, and then, I don't know, maybe like a Harpy's Feather Duster and a Twin Twister, or 2 Twin Twister, or a Feather Duster and like a Miracle Rupture or something, some combination of those spell cards. I do want to try out some alternative builds, and if testing with those goes well, I'll definitely be sure to share those games and the new build with you guys here, for sure. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that you are, especially if you're watching to the end like this. Also, if you're commenting and subscribing, that's extremely cool. But if you're just watching as well, that is totally fine. I'm just glad you're along with me for the ride. But without further ado, this is Hexlex, signing out. I hope you have a fantastic day.